Hi guys, it's Suzanne here. We are going to do a little yoga session. We're going to spend a little bit of time opening up the hips. So come onto your backs to start with. If you need a towel to lie on, grab one. Okay, onto your backs. Feet flat, hip width. And just take a moment to settle. Take a deep breath in. And just sigh it out. Letting go of whatever you've been up to in the day. And start to gently roll your pelvis. And just a little forwards and back. Do check your feet are hip width and parallel. So quite often they just want to turn out. So if you need to adjust them, adjust them. And you're going to start to make the movement a little bigger. So you're going to tilt the pelvis. Just peel the spine from the ground. And roll your way down. Arms wherever they're most comfortable. Lifting a little more of your back from the ground. And rolling your way down. So keep that going, just moving quite fluidly with the breath. Just really focus on getting your spine moving. Okay, one more. This time when you come down, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Soften the shoulders. And then once again, that gentle rolling of the pelvis forwards and back. So the knee will move away from you. And it will come back in. And we're not forcing the leg in. It's just a gentle rolling of the pelvis. It's releasing a little more in the hip and the lower back. And then pause for a moment and start to circle the leg out. So it needs to into the hip a little more. And the other way. And let's take a moment to extend the leg. And you can bring a bit of movement into the ankle. You don't need to catch the leg. You can if you want. I say that because sometimes when we do, we can create a lot of tension trying to pull it in, whereas we don't need to pull the leg in. It extends through the heel if it feels good. If it's quite tight, let's bend it a little more. And then we're going to bend the leg and place the ankle on top of the left knee. Staying, maybe picking up that left leg, and you might want to hold around the leg behind or in front. And then quite often we end up tilting the pelvis, so if that's happened, just send the tailbone back towards the floor. Long deep breaths. There's a two-way action here. So even though we're drawing this left leg in, we want to send the right knee away, and that's going to intensify it here. And also, as much as possible, keep the extension up through the heel of the right foot. Okay, let's release the leg and place the foot back down. Now, you're going to cross the legs completely, like you were sat on a chair or a stool with your legs crossed. We're going to come into our shoelace, so you're going to pick up the feet, and then maybe you could hold around the knees, maybe the ankles or the shins. Let's drop the shoulders down. A couple more breaths there. And then unwind, slide the legs out for a moment. And you can rock the pelvis backwards and forwards, or side to side. Just taking a moment to settle. And just compare sides, especially around the lower back and the hip of the right side and the left. Maybe they feel quite different now. Bend, place the feet flat, let's draw the left knee in. So we'll go through the same sequence on this side. And starting with that gentle rolling of your pelvis forwards and back. And then pausing. And you're going to circle out. And you might find this side feels a little looser. Maybe not, maybe it's the opposite, maybe it's your tighter side. Just notice. Just take your time to extend the leg up and introduce a little movement into your ankle. Okay, I thought I had my water in here. I haven't. If you've got some water, feel free to grab a sip. Okay, we're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee this time. And then see if it feels good to lift the right foot. Maybe catch behind or in front. Shoulders relaxed. And so try and keep the space here in the chest rather than sort of closing. Okay, placing the foot back down, crossing the leg completely over, and see how it feels to lift the feet. You could hold around the knees or catch a little lower. And again here, notice whether you've tilted the pelvis out of its neutral position like this. If you have, just send your tailbone back towards the floor. Nice deep breaths. When you've had enough, really slowly unwind. Slide the legs out. Gently rock the pelvis, and then again, just take a minute to settle. See what's changed. And just check you have got space behind you. You're going to bend the knees. We're coming to Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees wide, and your arms can come down by your sides. And we'll settle here for the moment. And then we're going to inhale the arms back overhead. As we circle the arms around, we're going to draw the knees together. Inhale, open up the hips. And exhaling. So go for a couple more. On the last one, keep the legs out wide, and you're going to press your elbows into the floor. Come onto your forearms, come onto your hands, and you end up sitting with the feet together. Sometimes this can feel a little strong, so you could always cross your legs, one in front of the other. And then you're going to inhale, lift. As you exhale, just soften forwards. And your hands could rest on the floor or somewhere on the legs or the knees. stay for a minute or so. And when we hold postures for a longer period of time, you might find it starts to feel more intense the longer you stay. So really use your breath to help you soften into the posture. And you can always make little adjustments. You can back off a little. You can have a little sway side to side. If you have your legs crossed, just swap the cross, place the other leg in front and come forwards again. Inhaling slowly up. Just turn this way so you can see. We're going to bring the left leg to the side with the knee bent. It's like a zigzag shape. And then look towards your right leg and just soften forwards. And all the way up. And then turn towards the left and just creep the hands forwards. Okay, back up. Your legs a little stretch out, and then we're going to go on the other side. Coming to a zigzag. So your right knee is to the side. Turn a little towards your left knee, and then you can stay here. You can soften forwards. Consciously soften across your shoulders. When you've had enough, slowly lift. And you're going to turn a little towards your right. And maybe stay up. Or you could creep the hands a little forwards. And then slowly up. Give your legs a little stretch out. And then a little shake. And then you're going to cross legs. And roll your way up to all fours. And then tuck your toes out under and just come into a gentle dog down. And extending back through the legs, heels towards the floor. And then you can walk your feet, step your feet, or float your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the arms down. And just take a moment standing. Notice where the weight is down through your feet. Lift through the spine, soften the shoulders. And then inhale, stretch the arms up. You're going to bring the palms together. Down to your heart center. And drop your chin towards your chest.
Allow your eyes to softly open and lift your head. We are going to finish there today. Thank you. Have a super, super beautiful day. Check in with your breath and your posture at various points throughout the day. And feel free to follow No Walls Yoga or Bliss in Chaos on Instagram. I will see you guys very soon, and yeah, peace.